What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video we got our best beginner's guide for the closed beta of MU Origin 3. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, it is greatly appreciated. All right, first thing is we're gonna go over to our character and we're gonna go over to allocate. Now when you start the game out, this little check mark right here is going to auto allocate points upon level up. So every time you level up, the game is going to just auto do this. It's going to either put it in one of these three different categories. These categories will be different depending on the class you choose. You don't want to do that and you don't want to have the computer do it. You want to manually do it. Just come in here and check that off. But the thing is, every time you level up, which you level up very fast in this game, so you're gonna have to be constantly coming in this menu and distributing your points. So what I personally recommend is just keep this checked for right now, because if we click on respect, you'll notice that we can respect all our attribute points for free before we get to level 300. So what you'll do is just leave this checked off, let the computer do it, because the first 300 levels you're honestly just trying to power through the tutorial. A lot of features are still locked and you're trying to basically unlock all of the game's features, go through the tutorials, the campaign, all that good stuff. So really, it doesn't really matter. I've tried it. I've tried distributing myself early game and then letting the computer do it. Really doesn't matter, but just make sure you respec before level 300. All right, now let's go over to our gear real quick. We'll go into our backpack. Now, early game, you're gonna have a lot of junk gear. The main gear pieces that you want are gonna be these orange pieces. So early on, you're gonna get like these purples and you just kind of have to deal with it, but you'll very fast, you'll get some orange pieces. Once you have all orange gear, you're just going to go over to where it says donate. And what I like to do is I just donate all of my purple and below. You can also do blues, but purple and below, you really don't need the purple. Once you have orange gear, the purple gear is pointless. Just come in here, donate all your purple gear. You'll get a little bit of coins. Now you want to keep your duplicate orange pieces of gear, because what you're going to do is you're going to use those to rank up your other pieces of gear. And you'll see that certain pieces I have at like tier 2 and tier 3. So let's go over that real quick. We're going to go over to our menus. We're going to go to Forge. Right here under Advance, you need 3 dupes of the same piece of gear in order to awaken it, as what I would call it, to the next tier equipment. So you just click right here at the bottom. You'll see that we have to ourselves. So I'm going to do this on camera so you can see. So we'll go ascend. We also have an attribute transfer. So sometimes you'll have this pop up. So let's see, we have pursuit chance or we have excellent strike. So we could take either one of these and you'll notice the difference. Our original attributes are here, and then we can kind of choose what we want to change. We're going to go this one because we have an extra space. We're going to go with excellent strike. So I'm going to just add that there. And then we got, all right, so there we go. And now we have a full T2 all the way 3 diamond. Now, in order to go to T3, we're going to need these little books right here. Book of Kings, Advance, and bam, we now have it ranked up to a T3. Now we're going to need a bunch of dupe T3s in order to go through and get it up to T4. But what you can do is, if you do not have the gear, and this is where we got to talk about currency, because there's a bunch of different currencies in here. You have your coins, which are used to do a lot of upgrades and stuff. Magic crystals, these things right here, these are so valuable. I mean, you can never have enough of these magic crystals, because you can use these to buy things in the shop. And the shop, you can buy and sell things too. So not only are you going to be buying gear and various other items in the shop that other players are selling, but when you get a piece of gear that doesn't work for your class, you can go ahead and sell it on the shop for crystals. And you can make a boatload of crystals. I mean, you need millions and millions and billions of crystals. You never have enough of these. The blue diamonds are somewhat of a premium currency. You can get these for free though. You do not have to spend money to get the blue diamonds. The best way to get the blue diamonds is through achievements. So just basically coming in here, doing random achievements, and you'll see that you get like 5, you'll get 10 at a time. You know, you get some random amounts of blue diamonds. The yellow or gold diamonds are your paid diamonds. The only ways you can get this gold yellow one is if you go and you recharge, you top up, you spend your bottom dollar on this. But what we can do with our magic crystals is, let's say we come in here and we want to rank this up, but maybe for instance we don't have the dupe that we need. You could go ahead and you can buy it from the shop right here. It'll say auto purchase at the trading house. So you'll just click this little check mark and it will check and see if someone has it for sale. So right now there is one for sale and it's going to cost us 15,000 magic crystals. So we'll just click ascend. And bam, there we go. We got some extra available attributes. Let's see. Excellent strike. We'll put this one right here. I'll replace that. And then we have a defense of 16. Well, obviously this one is higher than this one. This one's only level 2. So we'll replace that so that we get a bigger increase. So it's pretty straightforward, but you can do this method with almost any upgrade. So anytime you need a material, you can basically just straight up buy it out with magic crystals. So if we go over to our wings, you're going to need these little spirit feathers to upgrade your wings. So I'll bang this out real quick. Now you'll notice I ran out, but right here we have auto spend magic crystals to buy spirit feathers. So we could go ahead and we could just start buying these up. Like we could just, you can just literally go through millions of these magic crystals, just powering up all your different pieces of gear, your wings. Free ways to get magic crystals. If we click right here on this little present box, we have this magic crystal exchange. Now you can go ahead and you can get a bunch for free. And then it's going to cost you blue diamonds. And as you do this, it's going to just increase. So right now we could go ahead and we can literally just spam this. We could just use and we just get ridiculous amounts of magic crystals. This is just something if you want to do. You are going to want to make sure you always do this boss invasion for equipment right here. This PvP boss invasion right here. You could do this 5 times daily. This is an absolute must early game because you are going to have junk gear. You're going to have like that purple blue gear, and this is the best way to get that orange gear really fast. Now these are basically kind of like mini world bosses is what I would call them. They will spawn at specific different times, and there are different levels for each different one, and they have different gear drops. Now you want to rank number 1 in damage to receive the ownership pack, which will give you a ridiculous amount of rewards. And the way this works is whoever does the most damage will be rank 1. They get the extra rewards and stuff. So what you can do is you can go ahead and basically join one of these. I'll go ahead and I'll join one right now on camera so you can kind of see. But if there's other players around you, you want to create parties because everyone in that party will get that reward. So let's say one person is doing a lot of damage, but they're not in a party. Just go ahead, create a party, send them an invite. And if they join you, the 2 of you together, your combined attack damage will rank you. We'll take a look at the Demon Tower next. This is a great way to get some passive resources. You'll get magic crystals and XP over time. Now what this does is it's just an endless demon tower. You kind of come in here and you challenge and you do these like mini boss battles. The higher you get in the tower, the more resources you will generate passively over time. So this is one thing that you really want to make sure you get as high as you can before you go to bed, before you go to work, whatever it may be. Where it says Metal Swordsman, this is your class transfer or your class change. The thing words it weird. So we'll click right here and you'll notice there's various tasks that we need to complete in order to reach that new advanced class. So if we click class transfer tree, you'll see like the little branch. Right now I am a metal swordsman. Once I go ahead and I complete these tasks and reach level 100 for the 3rd time, which will unlock the P3 level, I will then be able to go to Royal Swordsman. And then when you reach P4, which is level 400, you have a choice. You can either choose one style or another. So for the swordsman, you can go for like a full-on warrior tank build, and you'll get a specific core skill, and you'll get some attribute rewards. So you'll see the HP bonus will go up 20%, damage reduction will go up 5%. But if you don't want to be a tank and you, let's say you want to be more of a berserker class as a swordsman, then you would just choose the Lord Fighter, and you'll see the difference. You know, your character goes from having 2 swords and the tank has like a shield. And if you do choose this one with the 2 swords, which is like the berserker class is what I like to call it, you'll get a different core skill, which will do like extra damage, like this bleed damage. And then you'll get the HP bonus as the same as the other one, but you will get a damage increase plus 10%, whereas this one gets a damage reduction. And this is for all the classes. You also have a choice when you do the mage. The mage has 2 different branches, and the archer as well. The archer has 2 different branches. So it's pretty cool. Once you get to like level 400 is when the game really starts to get fun. Like I said, those first like 200 to 300 levels, you're kind of just learning the game, unlocking a lot of features. If you look in this top part right here where my mouse is, it'll show you that you'll unlock additional features, like what you're about to unlock next once you reach that certain level. Again, this is a fun game to kind of play and you know, hold you off until maybe Diablo Immortal comes out or something. You know, it's fun. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. I'll see y'all later. Peace.